Hey, TNT here. All right, so back out working on the bikes again today. Today I'm going to be working on the KX500. I've been neglecting it a bit, so I went out and I got a whole new plastic kit for it, as well as some decals for the side panel, and I'm going to be getting some custom decals made for the rad shrouds. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I have a rough idea, and I think it's going to look pretty good. So today we'll be replacing the tank finally. I'm going to get the smaller tank on there. I'm not happy with that big tank. It's a desert tank. It's not really suited for what I need around here. By the time I'm done riding up where I'm riding, I come back down and I've still got half a tank to a quarter tank of fuel. So I should be good with the regular size tank on there, which brings it down a bit, makes it more comfortable to ride. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing on that today. I also got somebody coming out to have a look at the CR500. It's more than likely going to be sold today. The guy wants to get the entire set. Originally I wanted to do the same, but I wasn't planning on keeping them anyway. I really like the way the KX500 rides. The CR500 is just a little bit too much bike for me without having a power valve built into it. Okay, so that's it. Let's get started. Should be it. That tank should come off. Breather line up here. And ta-da, there she is. All right, fantastic. Get all the fuel over to this side. And after I'll drain the rest of that into my new tank. Alright, so I'm just going to show you the tank that I'm going to put on here. I'm not going to do any videoing of me doing some sanding on it and some polishing. I'll just show you what it looks like now, and then I'll show you what it looks like after and put it on the bike. Alright, so there's the tank. This is the new tank I'm going to be putting on. This is a 1989 KX500 tank. I would have liked to have gotten myself a 1989 KX250. The profile of the KX250 that year angled this section down quite a bit more, lowered the top. I'm not sure if the tank size changed. More than likely it did. There's probably half a liter or a liter less fuel in there, but it gives the bike quite of a different look, and it's a pretty sought after tank. I've seen one on eBay, and that was it. You pretty much got to go buy yourself an 89 KX250 and part it out just to keep that tank. Or maybe swap it over to a KX500 tank, because it all bolts up, and so do the rad shrouds. It was the only year where the KX250 used the same rad shrouds as the KX500. Alright, so I took 1000 grit sandpaper to the tank and just gave her a quick polish job. This is not restored yet. I plan on restoring it properly, but for now I'm just going to get it on the bike today, and then when I rip this KX500 down to the frame and get it powder coated and rebuilt the way that I want it, that's when I'll spend the time to get rid of most of the scratches out of here and get her all polished up, looking nice and pretty. But for now, this will do. Alright, so we got the holes all drilled, and we have got the washers put into the top, and we're going to get this fender mounted. Alright, so we got it bolted on, and it is a slight bit crooked, but I think that it is just the fact that it was sitting in that box. This is where the challenge starts to come in. Now we want to start peeling that paper back slow, and just go like this. Keep working your way down. Make sure you just leave a little bit of that paper on there. You can see the lineup is a little bit off. Now, if I would have brought this up, I probably couldn't have brought it over much. So where the hole's cut out here is a little bit off. If I would have brought that over, I would have wound up with more of an issue over here. So I think that this is good. What I'll wind up doing is taking a knife and just cutting it around there, and that'll look not too bad. But the nice thing is it all laid out flat. These are really good decals, and I'm quite happy with the way that turned out. Alright, so I finished up the KX for what I'm going to do to it today. I didn't get everything done that I needed. I need a bolt kit, and I definitely need that new subframe because this subframe was welded and broken and a hole was drilled in it, and I don't want to drill any holes in my new plastic that are not required. Okay, so here's a quick look at what it looks like now. Brand new, original style fender, side panels, an original KX500 tank. I like that one a lot better. It's a lot narrower. I have a feeling it's considerably less fuel though, so I'm going to have to get this thing tuned up properly. Got the brand new front fender, nice wide one on there. It looks great. Got the new front number plate with the TNT moto in it. Love that. We got tank on that side, and we got the polished up rod shrouds. I still need to straighten those out a little bit. They got a little bit bent from the other tank. And then there's the new side panel on that side. This side panel is bolted up properly. The one on the other side is not. The seat's not bolted down. It would require me to drill holes through that nice new fender, and I'm not going to do that. So we'll just take a step back. I didn't get the swing arm decals put on, and I do need to do a lot of cleaning on this bike. But she's starting to look more and more like the bike that I want it to be. I got to find a new seat cover. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. I've looked around and haven't really found what I'm looking for. The pipe will stay. I like that Pro Circuit pipe on there. I actually thought I had an FMF gnarly on there, but no, it's Pro Circuit Platinum. I'm going to be going with different rims eventually. Probably black. Not sure what brand I'm going to go with yet, whether it be Tusk or whether it be Excel. Everybody seems to like the Excels. I don't know if I'm that aggressive rider that I need to spend that much more money. I like the color of the fork boots. I'm going to leave those green fork boots on there. Originally I tried to find original blue ones, but I like those. And then I've got to get my custom made rad shroud decals to put on there. Alright, so there it is. The neglected KX500 finally gets some new plastic. I got a towel sitting down in there. I just lubed up my air filter and the strip, and I just didn't want it to drip on the concrete here. Alright, so I think it's a big improvement. I think it looks considerably better than what it did. And I'm curious to know what everybody else thinks. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for the day. For the work that I've been doing on the KX500, I want to thank everybody for coming and watching my videos. Please share some comments. Subscribe if you're a new viewer. Share with your friends. Follow. And I'll catch you next video.